Mr. Bond, 255-8319 and 8318. When you come to court, you come dressed appropriately, not in half shirts, dude. You're not going to a club.
I'm sorry, I don't have that much clothes. Yes, sir. Understand.
Why did you miss court?
Not valid transportation.
I will reinstate your bond today, but I'm not going to do this again. If you continue to miss court, it's just not going to go well for you. Do you understand? You get one get out of jail free card. That's it. You stand charged with 2 cases. You're charged with criminal mischief. You're also charged with assault of a family member. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Did you get the cause numbers?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
On April 2nd, 2025, Harris County Council's officer dispatched from assault in progress. The officer arrived and observed the complaining witness and the assault fighting. The officer made contact with the complaining witness and stated that he and the defendant were in a dating relationship. The complaining witness stated that they got into an argument inside the gas station when the defendant punched him in the face, causing pain, and proceeded to punch him several more times before the complaining witness started to fight back the defendant. The second complaining witness stated that it's destroying items and substances.
Okay. How much, as far as criminal mischief is concerned? Because I have here, it's a class A. So you really over $750 worth of.
I just have one moment. There were multiple display shelves and stands that were damaged, totaling approximately $1,800 in value.
And right here, the judge finds there's enough probable cause to move forward. But notice what happens next. The focus quickly shifts from the allegations to the defendant's life outside the courtroom. He says he's trying to find work, struggling mentally, and doesn't even have a stable place to live. That gives this hearing a very different tone. The judge is clearly warning him that the legal problems are only part of the bigger picture. But here's the question. Can someone actually turn things around when they're facing criminal charges, homelessness, and limited support all at once?
Mom passed away. I had my best friend every now and then. She could help me out.
About that, why not that?
He's
All
weird.
right. So I'm going to appoint your lawyer today. I don't want to use alcohol. I don't want you to use any dope. And I'm telling you, I'm going to test you. You need to understand this, that you probably at this juncture in your life have no one in this world that is willing to probably even pony up $100 to get you out of jail. You are out because I gave you, or we gave you a PR bond. If you don't get a PR bond, you will be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over with. And I'm telling you, it takes damn near 9 months just to get a 911. So imagine, you can be stuck in there for a long time. All I'm asking you to do, don't use, don't be a danger to my streets, and don't have contact with this complaining witness. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you need resources, a place to stay, food, devices, we can help you out. All you have to do is ask. But I'm not going to be understanding if you sit here, start picking up cases, you start going out there using all kind of crazy ass dope. It's not going to happen. You understand? Make good decisions, because if you don't,
Right.
okay, so don't worry about conditions. He'll be with Felicia. Okay. So Vic, do you mind reaching out to the Mac phone, please?
Yes, Judge.
All right. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you sign a reset, Victoria. You were going to meet with Felicia for your bond conditions. Then I'll have you take your seat in the jury box while I find your lawyer. Please. Mr. Badan, come up. Not only have you continually failed and are always late to court, you failed to repeatedly appear in this court. And I now have your bond set at 5,003. Goes with you. Enough is enough. We can't keep doing
It's a new job. It's a good mistake.
it. You can't just come when you want to come. We have court dates. Give you a lawyer. You can't just do what you want to
I
do.
had transportation issues.
I'll appoint your lawyer today if you don't have one.
Judge, how you plead guilty or not guilty?
You know, it really is a shame that we have to damn near beg for some people to do anything to get a dismissal. You have literally had this case open since 2023 and an offer to get this case dismissed for doing one simple thing, is getting registration on a vehicle. And just that would have gotten this case dismissed. And here we are, 2 years later, nothing has happened but the multiple non-appearances. You may not remember this tomorrow or the next day, but one day you can say, "Damn, why did I not get this done?" You know, now you're pleading guilty to this tampering case, and it's going to end up going on your record, and it's going to be that.
This is the moment where the consequences become very real. The judge is explaining that by pleading guilty, Mr. Bond is giving up major constitutional rights, including the right to a trial, the right to confront witnesses, and potentially even facing immigration consequences. And remember, the judge says this case could have been dismissed years ago if one simple condition had been completed. Instead, after repeated failures to appear, the situation has now escalated into a conviction and jail time. A powerful reminder that ignoring a court case doesn't make it disappear. It can make the consequences much worse. Do you think the judge was being too harsh, or was this a necessary wake-up call?
In jail, I will give you credit for the 4 days that you've done. I'm going to roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. I hope in life, if you ever pick up a criminal case again, that you take it seriously. We don't ask for much here. When you show up, when you do things, good things happen, man. Good luck.
Judge, may I be excused?
Thanks.
Okay.
You speak English?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Perez, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You ready?
Judge, I don't think I got that cause.
I'll give it to you. 255-9272. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On April 9th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer he was on patrol when he observed a vehicle with illegal windshield tint and the front windshield traveling down the road. The law enforcement officer conducted a traffic stop.
Did we not have this exact one? Was it like yesterday or the day before? Same thing, really?
I'm not sure about the illegal window.
It was tint, and then there was, on that one, there was something else. Okay, anyways, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I lost one. The law enforcement officer made contact with the defendant who was identified by a section driver's license and observed a strong odor of marijuana emanating from the vehicle and his person. Law enforcement officer immediately detained the defendant and asked the defendant if they were visiting marijuana in the vehicle. And the defendant admitted to having half a blunt and a pistol in his glove compartment in the vehicle. Law enforcement officer conducted a probable cause search, which resulted in the finding of a Glock firearm located in the glove compartment and .30 ounces of marijuana. Marijuana in the firearm. We're in the evidence care custody. Yes. And that's.
I find it conclusory as well. What does illegal window tint mean? How is it illegal? Why? You know, it's complete.
And now we have a completely different legal issue. And this is where things get interesting. The officer's entire traffic stop appears to be based on the claim of illegal window tint. But the judge immediately wants specifics. What exactly made the tint illegal? Without enough detail establishing a lawful basis for the stop, the judge is not willing to simply accept a vague conclusion. And that matters because everything discovered afterward, the marijuana and firearm, may depend on whether that initial stop was legally justified. So even when police find contraband, the key question can still be, was the search triggered by a lawful stop in the first place? The judge's decision here could completely change the outcome of this case.
Judge, I have a plea, last name Bowles.
Okay. Do you mind bringing them up? Why are we doing this?
That looks better.
This sucks. You just want to end up with a conviction on your record? Is that what you want to do?
She bomb prohibited for almost 2 years.
Your Honor, yes, there was a PTI offer. She got blocked.
How many times?